back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tale. Yeah guys, welcome back. I know it's been a minute. I'm really sorry I was busy, guys. I know I haven't uploaded for 2 weeks. I do apologize for that. But now I'm back. Yeah guys, so in today's video I just want to share with you some very important information about names, how names are powerful and how names affect you when you are named after somebody. How it affects you spiritually and physically, guys. Yeah guys, so let's get into it. So names, your name represents your identity, guys. So when you look at it, you need to look at one, what is your name? The second thing you have to look at is who are you named after? The third part you have to look at is first name. You look at your second name, you look at your surname and see how this affects you. You need to look at your family and see. Names do affect people, guys. Names do affect our destiny. Names do affect us physically and spiritually, and we don't know it. These are the things, this is one of the things we avoid. So I just want us to look at, even when you look in the Bible, the disciples' names were changed. People in the Bible's names were changed. But how is this really important? If you are named after somebody, you really need to check who that person was. Was that person a spiritual person? Was that person prayerful? Because they can name you after your uncle, maybe who was a drunkard. Maybe they can name you after your uncle who was a womanizer. And that, if you name a child after such a person, that spirit comes automatically on that child. This is the reason why it is important to check before you name a child. It is important to check, why naming after somebody anyway. I see people naming children after friends. I see people naming children after somebody because you just like the name. Or somebody just because you met somebody and you like the name. You don't know the implications and the effect that comes upon that upon the child. It's not a joke. This is serious. We really have to sit down and think before you name a child. In the olden days, our parents, they didn't really know spiritual things. They didn't know the implications when they name you after somebody. They just want to, if somebody died, they just want to bring that person's name. I see a lot of people naming after their children Junior. Junior meaning you are naming that person, that child after the father, And if the father's destiny was, if the foundation was destroyed, if the destiny was no good, it does affect the child automatically, because spiritually, that child is bearing that person's name. The father's name is really, really bad. We need to look at your first name and the middle name, which is the real name actually, where we come from. That's what they say, that your real name is your middle name. So you really have to look at the middle name and see and pray about it. Can you change your name? Yes, you can. The Bible says in Genesis chapter 18, 9 and 15 that Abraham's name was changed to Abraham. Yeah, because it was ordained at that particular moment to be the father of many nations. If his name wasn't changed, he wasn't going to become who he became at that particular time. We are the seed of Abraham because of his name was changed. God changed his name. When you look in the book of Genesis chapter 32, 28, the Bible says that Jacob's name was changed. Jacob demanded of a blessing. When he demanded of a blessing, he wrestled with the angel of God. He said, I will not let you go until you bless me. He demanded for that blessing. But the angel said, what did the angel say to him? Your name from today, your name will not be called Jacob, but it will be called Israel. And it followed after that. Guys, we really have to check our names. If you are married, you need to pray from where you come from, in your lineage, and then where you have married. This is really important. Sometimes we condemn the devil in so many things. The devil has done this, the devil has done that. Maybe it's just a name affecting you. Maybe it's where you have married. you know. I know people are there saying all sorts of things, calling other people witches, but have you prayed about your name? Have you prayed into the marriage where you have married? Have you prayed into that name that has been given to you, the name you change, your husband's name? Have you prayed about your middle name? These things really affect our day-to-day lives. A name represents your identity. So everything that you do, sometimes they've named you about after somebody, and that person has died. What was the spirit that person was carrying? These are the things you need to look at. Where does this name come from? What is the meaning of the name? How was the person I was named after? What was the spirit? How was the life of that person? Was he living a godly life? Was he living a life of suffering? Was he living a life of sickness? It does have an impact. The things we need to look at every day. As a Christian, if you are here, I encourage you, begin to pray about your names. Start from your first one, your second one, and your surname. If you are here, you are married, you need to pray into your family where you have married. Because some names are cursed. Maybe there is a curse that is following that family, that particular family. You enter into marriage. You see now young couples. Somebody will just enter into a marriage and then you just die mysteriously. Or maybe you just die a premature death. You don't know where it's coming from. You really have to sit down and think. Sit down, think back. Where does this name come from? What does it represent? What is the meaning of this name? These are the things we cannot ignore as children of God. We really have to sit down and think. Sit down, think about it, pray about it, you know. There is nothing that God cannot do. God will surely deliver you from whatever it is, whether it is a curse, whether they are covenants. Because if you are married to somebody and you are given that name and that family is going through a curse, or that family, there are covenants that are speaking up in that family, automatically it comes to you straight away because you are named after that. But you need to stand and pray as a child of God. You need to sit down, pray about it, and destroy it. You can cancel it. If you can change it, fair enough. You can change your name that has been given to you. You can change it at any time, at any point. Yeah, guys, so this is all I had for you for today. I hope this information was useful to you. Please don't forget to like and comment down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. And don't forget to hit the notification button so that whenever I upload any video, you'll be notified. Thank you so much. God bless you guys.